James Carter was a bright and ambitious young man, known for his strong opinions and unwavering confidence in his beliefs. Growing up in a family that valued debate and discussion, James had always been encouraged to speak his mind. This upbringing had made him articulate and persuasive, but it also led him to dismiss views that didn't align with his own. He believed that he had the answers and often found himself in heated arguments with friends and colleagues. James was a rising star at his marketing firm, quickly climbing the ranks due to his innovative ideas and relentless drive. However, his assertive nature sometimes created friction with his peers. In team meetings, he would often dominate discussions, pushing his ideas forcefully and leaving little room for others to contribute. His colleagues respected his intelligence but found his dismissiveness frustrating. One day, his boss, Mr. Thompson, called him into his office. "James, you're brilliant, and your contributions are invaluable," he began. "But I've noticed that you often shut down others' ideas. A great leader listens and respects the opinions of others. You need to work on that if you want to continue growing here." James left the office feeling defensive. He believed in his ideas and felt that others simply didn't measure up. However, Mr. Thompson's words lingered in his mind, and he began to wonder if his approach was indeed holding him back. A few weeks later, James's team was assigned a major project for a high-profile client. This project was a golden opportunity, and the stakes were high. Mr. Thompson decided to appoint Sarah, a thoughtful and collaborative team member, as the project lead. James was initially disappointed, feeling that he deserved the role, but he respected Mr. Thompson's decision. During their first project meeting, Sarah encouraged everyone to share their ideas. James was eager to present his plan, convinced it was the best. However, he noticed that Sarah carefully listened to each team member, acknowledging their contributions and encouraging discussion. This was a stark contrast to his usual approach, and James felt a twinge of curiosity. When it was his turn, James passionately laid out his strategy. Sarah listened intently, then asked insightful questions and invited feedback from the team. To his surprise, his colleagues offered valuable perspectives and suggestions that enhanced his initial idea. James began to see the power of collaboration and the importance of considering different viewpoints. As the project progressed, James observed Sarah's leadership style closely. She respected everyone's opinions, even when they differed from her own, and created an environment where people felt valued and heard. The team thrived under her guidance, producing creative and effective solutions for the client. James realized that Mr. Thompson had been right. Respecting others' opinions could lead to greater success. Inspired by Sarah's approach, James decided to change his ways. He began by actively listening in meetings, resisting the urge to immediately assert his opinion. This was challenging at first, but he reminded himself of the benefits he had witnessed under Sarah's leadership. One day, during a brainstorming session for a new campaign, a junior team member named Emma hesitantly presented an unconventional idea. Normally, James would have dismissed it outright, but he chose to listen instead. He asked Emma to elaborate and encouraged others to weigh in. As the team discussed and refined the idea, it evolved into a unique and compelling campaign that everyone was excited about. Emma's confidence grew, and she thanked James for giving her a chance to contribute. This experience reinforced James's commitment to respecting others' opinions. He realized that great ideas could come from anyone, and that listening was a key part of leadership. Over time, James's relationships with his colleagues improved. They began to see him as a supportive and open-minded team member. The office environment became more collaborative and innovative, and the team's productivity soared. James felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that he had contributed to this positive change. James's newfound approach was put to the test when the company decided to merge with a larger firm. This merger brought new team members with different backgrounds and perspectives. There were concerns about how the two teams would integrate and work together effectively. James was appointed to a key role in facilitating this transition. He knew that respecting the opinions of the new team members would be crucial to building trust and cooperation. He organized a series of workshops and team-building activities to foster open communication and mutual respect. During one of these workshops, a senior member from the new team Mark, presented a strategy that was radically different from what James had envisioned. The room fell silent, sensing potential conflict. James took a deep breath and decided to practice what he had learned. He asked Mark to explain his approach in detail and encouraged the team to discuss the pros and cons. As they worked through the differences, James discovered that Mark's strategy had several merits and could complement his own ideas. By combining their approaches, they developed a comprehensive plan that was far superior to what either of them had originally proposed. This collaborative success set a positive tone for the merger and demonstrated the value of respecting diverse opinions. Years passed, and James's career flourished. He had become a respected leader known for his ability to bring out the best in his team by valuing and respecting their opinions. His transformation from a dominant, opinionated individual to a collaborative and inclusive leader was a testament to the power of personal growth and humility. James's leadership style had a profound impact on the company culture. Teams became more cohesive and innovative, and the firm gained a reputation for fostering creativity and collaboration. Employees felt empowered and valued, leading to higher job satisfaction and retention rates. One day, James was invited to speak at a leadership conference. Standing before a large audience, he shared his story, emphasizing the importance of respecting others' opinions. He recounted the pivotal moments: his boss's initial feedback, Sarah's exemplary leadership during the major project, and the successful integration of the new team during the merger. Each experience had reinforced the value of listening and collaboration. Respecting the opinions of others isn't just about being polite, James explained. It's about recognizing that everyone has something valuable to contribute. It's about building a culture of trust and collaboration. And most importantly, it's about growing as individuals and as a team. The audience erupted in applause, and James felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had come a long way from the young man who believed he always had the answers. By learning to respect the opinions of others, he had not only enriched his own life, but had also created a legacy of respect and collaboration that would benefit generations to come. Back at the office, James continued to mentor young professionals, sharing his journey and encouraging them to embrace diverse perspectives. His story became an inspiration to many, a reminder that true leadership is about listening, valuing diverse perspectives, and fostering an environment where everyone feels heard and respected. Through his experiences, James illustrated that by respecting the opinions of others, we can achieve greater success, build stronger relationships, and create a more harmonious and innovative workplace.